especially early doors, putting them under pressure. I was a lead 11-4, even maybe could have been bigger, I think, in my opinion, but it wasn't that way. And after that, I gave Nathan too much confidence, and he started to fight really hard back. And everyone knows he's like a pit bull. He never gives up. Do you know what I mean? So you have to put on your A level all the time, and it wasn't too easy. He made it really close with a couple of really good finishing, but I'm really glad I had the power to hit one good finish as well at the right moment to win the match.
Were you pleased with your game early on?
Yeah, of course, but also, what can you do if you're with 12 dots on your double on 24 when he hits a 90 finish on double bull or on 164 finish? You can't do anything against that, so you also need to give the credits to Nathan for fighting back, simple as that.
You're in the semi-finals again?
Yeah, good, not good enough, but we can start to get somewhere now.
Is that how you feel? Starting to get somewhere?
Yeah, of course. I know I'm not 100%, but as long as I keep battling in this tournament, I know I can give everyone a great game. And of course, in the next round, it's going to be tough against Dimitri. Dimitri's in great form, but I hope I can manage to do a little bit more. And game by game goes better with me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Michael, congratulations. You came here not knowing where your game was. The format's gone up tonight considerably, and you're still going strong at the end. That must really please you.
Yeah, of course it pleased me, especially with the way how I ended the game. I was under a huge amount of pressure, especially because everyone was starting to get on his back, and you know what I mean. So the pressure was on there big time, but then to manage to hit a finish like the 146 for the match, yeah, it gives me an incredible feeling.
You said you obviously got to play Dimitri in the semi-final. Are you prepared for everything? Because we've seen him slow games down before and things like that. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, of course I'm ready for that. He's a more cool player, and he does his Reiki stuff, and he's all in the zone, and you know what I mean. So I need to get myself prepared for that. But outside that, he's a phenomenal player, and I need to make myself and prepare myself for the worst, because he doesn't beat Peter White for nothing, so he can play darts. So I need to make sure I keep my focus going.
After your performances early on in the tournament, there were a few question marks around still. Was it too early? But after tonight, have you answered all of them?
Not all of them. I still think I've got more in the tank and more to go for, to fight for and to work for. But I'm still in the tournament, so I've still got time to develop my game, and I'm looking forward to it.
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Michael, Nathan was struggling with his grip towards the end of the game. Now, were you surprised he was playing as well?
Do you think his grip?
Kind of his injury maybe as well?
Injury. For me, it looks close to Dartitis, and that's a bit bad, to be fair. But mostly has to do with his injury, I think. But still, he played quite well, even with the stops. He hit the 164 and the 90 finish. Do you know what I mean? It didn't disturb him too much, unfortunately.
Nice moment between you at the end. What did he say to you at the end of the game there?
Yeah, he said he's like a pit bull, do you know what I mean? He never gives up, and I knew that. And you need to prepare yourself for that differently, and that's not that easy. But I'm glad I'm capable of doing that tonight, and that gives me a good feeling, and that's the next step in my game, of course.
Do you feel that you're gradually going through the gears and getting better as you
Yeah, of course. Mostly of the game I was 103 average, and that's the next step for me. And I know there's more in the tank, and I know I'm capable of doing more. Is it realistic for me to say you can throw 110 average at the moment? No, that's not. But at my stage, I know I can make it everyone difficult, and that's why I'm entering this tournament, and I want to win this tournament. Simple as that.
Michael, Nathan was very much creeping back into it towards the end of the match. Just the 146 was just sheer relief when you hit that.
Of course, that's a relief, but on the other side, there's also a bit of some good darts for myself at the right moment, and I know what I'm capable of, and obviously I'm capable of doing this at the right moment, and that gives, of course, that's a relief. Otherwise, you never know where it's going to end, and you don't want to put yourself in even more troubles than I already did.
Dimitri's playing some incredible darts at the moment. Would you put him in that real darting elite at the moment?
Excuse me?
Dimitri's playing some incredible darts at the moment. Would you put him right up there with the darting elite at the moment?
I don't want to go that far yet. Of course, he's a great player, and He plays really well, especially on the big stages, and his Reiki at the moment really works, so that's really important for him as well. But I need to make sure I'm going to break that, simple as that, and I'm going to try everything in my possibility towards him. I feel good. I hope I manage to do even better in the next one. I'm looking forward to it.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
The crowd just got on your back a little bit near the end.
Of course, but that's normal. That's normal, I think, in the stage like this, because I was up really easy. Not really easy. I think I played really well, put him under pressure a lot, and then afterwards, Nathan never gives up. And when someone like him comes back, then of course, crowd doesn't want to go home. They want to see a long, tense game. Simple as that. And so I knew that was coming when I made it myself this difficult, but also you have to give all the credit to Nathan Aspinall. I think he fought back really strongly, and I'm glad for him because he's been through a rough period as well.
Yeah, did you say you think he could have had a sign of Dartitis?
Yeah, for me it looked a bit like that. I think it has to do with his injury, but for me, sometimes with his stops and everything, it looks a little bit like Dartitis, and I don't really hope he's going through that way, because I don't wish that anyone, but still they went in, you know what I mean? He never missed, and even with his stops he managed to hit the 164 finish, the 90 finish. I thought, stop it please, will you?
Brilliant. Well,
You're welcome.
congratulations.
See, when you felt it came back,
Excuse
just coming
me?
back in the game, Michael, did you just feel like you couldn't get over the line a wee bit? Because
Yeah,
when
of
you
course.
came back in
You have to
50-12,
take. Of course, it's quite difficult, especially when someone like Nathan starts to produce his A game, and then you have to keep battling, and you're not allowed to give up. And on the end, I know I had an extra gear, and I'm glad I showed it in the last leg.
Yeah, I mean the 146 was just absolute class.
Was it?
It just showed you
I
know,
love it.
that absolute class of what you can do. You know, under that kind of
Yeah,
pressure,
but I also
knocking
had to
out,
do it because when it's 15-0, you never know what's going to happen. He was on 84 finish, and yeah, you never know where it goes from there. So you don't want to make yourself too difficult. But I'm glad I won this game. It's really tough one out of the way again.
All the best for the semi-final.
Thank you very much.